My name is David Wang, and this is the final project of the upper limb rehabilitation training mechanical arm for the patients who cause stroke. According to statistical estimation, there are more than 10.5 million people over the age of 40 in our country who has caused stroke. And the rehabilitation of the upper limb function is the most difficult during the process of recovery of stroke. And the restoration of the upper limb function determines the well-being of the patient's lives, and it's one of the most difficult and important problems in the rehabilitation treatment. According to medical theory and clinical medicine prove that in addition to surgery and drug therapy, scientific rehabilitation plays an extremely important role in the rehabilitation of patients with stroke. According to the problem above, I designed my own mechanical arm to help stroke people train under different modes and intensities in order to promote the process of rehabilitation on their weak joints. This is the mechanical arm, and it has 3 degrees of freedom that can provide 5 different modes of movement for the patients to select, from the most basic ones to the advanced ones. And the users can select the modes on the Raspberry Pi interface according to their own abilities of movement, and it does not require trained therapies to complete the process. The Raspberry Pi system is interconnected with the Arduino Mega board, so the message sent on this Raspberry Pi will be transferred to the Arduino Mega board, which tells the 2 steering engines as well as the 2 stepper motors to control the 3 degrees of freedom to move. And the angle velocity sensor on the 2 sides will calculate the exact angle that the joints has moved according to the Kalman's coefficients in order to set the entire arm into the right position before initiating the device. Or if I press the forearm movement button, I can train the movement of my elbow like this. The patients feel their arms are stressed, they can push the stop button whenever they want to end this training system. For example, if I start the wrist horizontal exercise like this, and after I have trained, I want to stop and terminate this whole system, I can push the stop button on the bottom so the system ends itself automatically. Exact angle that the joints has moved according to the Kalman's coefficients in order to set the entire arm into the right position before initiating the device. There is also a speed up and a speed down button, so whenever the patients feel they need a higher or lower intensity, they can press these 2 buttons to alter the speed of their joint exercises. Thus, the process of the rehabilitation of their joints and arms is completed, and it helps them to recover quicker from stroke and other diseases.